acrobatics. Tail walking, love it. Well, hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the next fishing adventure. I'm your host, John. If this is your first time visiting my channel, thank you very much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that subscribe button if you don't mind. And if you're a returning viewer or you've already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it. So this morning I spent the good 4 hours on the New River with my dog Kenji fishing for smallmouth. We caught a couple smallmouth and some rock bass. And I'm going to spend the afternoon here at the Little River. And we're going to be fishing for trout. There's brook trout, brown trout, and rainbow trout in here. I fished a little further downstream on a day yesterday afternoon. I think we caught 9 fish, 8 rainbows, 1 brown, and we'll see how we do today. I'm simplifying it. We're only going to be fishing mostly with a trout worm and drifting it through this deep pool right here behind me. Just to give you a heads up, this is a shooting range. So if you look behind me, you can see the tables and the range, and there's guys over here shooting off some shotguns. So if during segments of the video you hear some loud popping, that's all it is. Nothing to be alarmed about. Your ears are not deceiving you. That is actually in fact what is going on. People out here shooting, and it does not seem to spook the fish at all, so that's no big deal. So anyway, I'm all rigged up and ready to fish. So let's go ahead and hit and see how we do. Get an idea, pretty simple rig. There's a float, fly fishermen call these strike indicators. It's just a styrofoam float, little split shot right there, and then octopus hook with a pink trout worm on there. There's a deep pool right here. There's fish stacked up all along here. I ran into a couple fishermen further upstream, and they caught a brown trout in the few moments I was talking to them. So I know that there's tons of fish stacked up in here. I can't really see any at the moment, but I'm sure if I stay here long enough, I'll be able to watch, see some movement in the water. Just right now, the fish can be really, really still. There's not very much flow here. Gonna have to cast a little bit further than that. There we go. I already saw 1 fish. There's another one. Okay, they're definitely stacked. Let me give it some slack. There's another fish there. Give it some slack and let this drift down. I might eventually just take the float off because it's not allowing it to get deep enough. Alright, so I've taken the float off. Just slowly drifting in that current. I barely make out my worm down there. Kind of settled on the bottom. That's where I don't want it. I want it kind of drifting by. But I can see fish that are interested. They're not biting. But if I catch just 1 trout today would make today a success, since I spent the morning fishing for smallmouth. Right, there's a whole school of them. Move down just a little further downstream. They're interested in the worm, but they really don't seem to want to take it. They come up to it, take a look at it, they'll grab the tail end of it, kind of pick at it. Oh, well, that's not going to help. There's a leaf caught up on a hook. But they're definitely not hitting aggressively. Now, one thing is for sure, since it's late in the day, I'm pretty sure they've, there he is, take it. Oh. There he goes. All right. What do we got here? Pretty rainbow, very nice size fish. Good rainbow. All right. Easy, buddy. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. Easy. Oh, they're so pumped full of oxygen. Oh, I'm afraid he's gonna break my line. Okay. There you go. There you go. Rainbow trout. One of the more commonly stocked trout you find in the United States. Back home, You can get a lot of these in the reservoirs, and actually largemouth bass have learned to eat these, and they stock them in the 6 to 9 inch range, and the largemouth bass eat on these because they don't have any spines, so they're very tasty, they're full of protein, and they're safe to eat for them. All right, I'm gonna get a quick photo, get this guy back in the water as quickly as I can. I'm really surprised I'm not getting more strikes here. They're coming up to it, they're looking at it, the last minute they're turning away. I think part of it's because there's not a lot of current, so they're getting a good look at it. Normally, it just kind of floats by twice as fast as it's going right now. So I'm going to switch up to a spinner and see if we get any luck with that. Okay, I'm going with a black rooster tail here. Got a little bit of rust on it. That shouldn't matter very much. But anyway, pulling it through the water column, this blade will spin, thus giving it the name spinner. I'm hoping that the darker color here, since it's a little bit more natural looking, will elicit a strike. But as with any kind of fishing, there's no guarantees. You just never know. Okay, fish on. I think it's a brown. Woohoo, acrobatic. Oh, he got off. It was a brown trout. But that was good. So we know that they like the spinner at a little faster pace. That's a nice size rainbow. He's interested. Got him. Oh, got off. That was a smaller fish. Okay, got him on. Let's see if he'll stay on this time. Brown. It's a brown. It's a brown. Yes, 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 yes. All right. And there you go. Is a very pretty brown trout. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Well, my black spinner got caught up in the tree over there. I had to break it off. It's the only one of that color I had. So I brought a lot of white spinners because that's what's worked in the past. But I'm thinking that the reason that it's not doing so well on this trip is because the water level is so low. But it's all I got, this and the worms. So we'll stick to the white spinners for right now because I have been catching fish on spinners. And then if that slows down, we'll head back to the worms. They are really not liking the white. There's a fish right there. Another one over there. Little one darting over there. What I'm going to do right now is come over to this tree. You see this line over here? I'm sure there's bound to be lures up in there, not to mention the one that I lost, the black one. So I got my waders on. I'm just going to work my way across here and see what we can find. Might get lucky. Get my black spinner back. Well, I took some of that line off. This is about 10 to 12 pound line here. Someone was using live bait. But I do see my spinner. So we're going to work our way across the river here. There's my spinner. And we're going to cut this line. See up the spinner. And get this line off of this tree. So all this stuff can go into the garbage, and do a good deed, good things happen to you. So I got my spinner back. Okay, so I tied the black rooster tail back on there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but got it back out of that tree. I'll throw this again. It's the only thing I've had any luck with, so if I end up losing this, I'm pretty sure that's going to shut down my fishing adventure for this afternoon. Got a fish following it. Now, turned away. Oh, he nose right up to it and touched it and turned away. Very next cast. I think it's a brown trout. Come on, stay on, stay on. Yeah, buddy. Tell you, the browns are aggressive here. Very nice. Pretty fish. Look at those little red spots all along there. Okay. I'm gonna let you go. All right, I'm gonna change location simply because I don't have a lot of daylight left. So I'm gonna pack up the gear and head further downstream to where I was at yesterday morning. I'm sorry, not yesterday. Thursday morning, today being Saturday. So let's pack everything up and hit the road. It's going to take us about 3 minutes to get there. I'm actually going to fish this area here really quick. My car is right over there, but I'm going to fish this area. I can see a bunch of fish stacked up here. When I first arrived, there were some guys fishing this spot with some flies. Hopefully they haven't scared these fish off too much. Figure while I'm here, I might give this area a shot. But I'm not going to spend too much time here. Maybe 5 to 10 casts. If they don't seem very interested, we're just going to keep on moving because I can actually see the fish. So if they don't look interested, we'll just keep right on moving. Well, they are interested. Every last one of them. Took a quick little gander. Whoop. All right, got me a little rainbow here. Sweet. Good. Stay on. I just want to get a picture of you. It's bloody, but I don't got him hooked that deep. Another one on. Another rainbow. Fish right here. That's crazy. That's a good sized fish. That's a very good sized fish. Okay, where's the hook? There it is. Get him right back into the water. There he goes. So I'm going to try and get you a view of these fish. You can see what I'm saying, that they are stacked up in here. Right in front of this rock. See this rock right here? They're in the water directly in front. Alright, so I'm heading back to where I brought Kenji the other afternoon, Thursday afternoon, so the day before yesterday. Returned to the scene of the crime. So there was a car parked over near the entrance over here, so I'm hoping they headed downstream. But we'll see here in just a little bit. There's enough water here to share though, so I'm not really going to pretend like this is my bit of water, no one else can use it. Here we go. So the same gentlemen that were over by the rifle range where I just left from, fishing this pool over here. There's a hit. There's a good hit. Good hit. Nice fish. Rainbow? Ooh, is it a brookie? Is it a brookie? No, it's a brown. Very nice brown. Good brown trout. And we were talking about how seems like the fish that they stock here, none of them are small. Oh, I gotta get a picture of this one. That's a pretty fish. Oh, don't rip off, don't rip off, don't rip off. Okay, well there's one more pool further downstream here. There's the bridge. We were just fishing up there. I'm gonna head down to this pool downstream here. Fish there for about 5 or 10 minutes and then I'm gonna head home. Only caught that one brown trout out of that pool I was just at. But those two guys were just there fishing, so those fish already had a lot of pressure. Even though they are farm-raised fish, they still will get a little. They will shut down if you put a lot of pressure on them. So we're gonna head up here, see if we can get at least one more bite and then head on out of here. I gotta say, whether I catch another fish or not, it's been a successful day. Total tally so far is in the New River this morning, we caught 2 smallmouth bass, about a half dozen rock bass. I did confirm that one fish I wasn't sure is a rock bass, and the 1 creek chub. And then here at Little River this afternoon, we've caught 4 brown trout and 2 rainbow trout. So by all accounts, very successful day. When I was here for Mother's Day fishing Little River here for the trout, my buddy Jim and I caught dozens and dozens of trout, but considerably smaller. So the fish, the trout that they put in here are a lot better quality than when we were catching earlier this spring. So this is the last pool I'm gonna fish. I've already seen a few fish cruising by without my glasses on. I just put on my polarized sunglasses. I'm gonna keep throwing this spoon. It's my Phoebe spoon. I might switch off to the black spinner for a little bit here, but hoping this is something. Oh, there's a hit. Hoping that this spoon is something these fish have never seen before. Definitely seen some action around it, but fish seem to just swim up to it. Oh, there's a hit. Oh, got off. All right, well, they like the spoon, so we'll keep throwing this. Take it, take it, take it. They're definitely interested in the spoon here at this pool. And it could be because those other fish over there are just getting a little bit leery. Those guys were catching fish out of there. There it is. Oh, he got off. That's okay. They like the spoon. We'll just keep on fishing here so we get a bite. Okay, fish on. Very next cast. Nice rainbow. Very nice rainbow. Whoa. Very nice rainbow. Give you guys an idea. Whoa, okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm trying to get him to sit still so I can show him next to my arm. There you go. Nice little rainbow here. All right, well, starting to lose light, so trout are sight feeders. Once the sun starts going down below the trees and behind the mountains, it's kind of time to shut it down. But great day overall. Didn't catch as many trout today as I would have in the past. That's okay. Still caught trout. Caught 7 total, 3 rainbow, 4 brown. You add that to the morning's total of 2 smallmouth and about a half a dozen rock bass, and even that 1 creek chub. Not a bad day. So it was really cool to be able to hit both the New River and Little River today and kind of get all the different species that this area has to offer. So it was really, really neat. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, we'll catch you on the next fishing adventure.